I taught home economics, the first lesson I teach wouldn't be on how to bake cookies or how to sew an apron. It'd be on the difference between cleaning and sanitizing and disinfecting and sterilizing. Because yeah, you could technically have a clean house, but it could be racked with infection and viruses if you don't actually sanitize or disinfect anything. I want you to have the practical, non-aesthetic skills that are required to run a home. The first tier is cleaning. That's anything that removes visible dirt or debris. So that includes dusting, vacuuming, sweeping, things of that nature, but it has to be done before moving on to tier 2, which is sanitizing, because debris is a hindrance to sanitizers and disinfectants actually penetrating the surface. But unfortunately, that's where I see a lot of people stop. For example, this Pine Sol, it's labeled as a multi-surface cleaner, but it also says it kills 99.9% of germs, which qualifies it as a sanitizer as well. This multi-purpose cleaner does not make that same claim. Nowhere on this bottle does it say it kills 99.9% of germs, so it cannot be used as a sanitizer. Cleaner, sanitizer. Then there's disinfectants. Disinfecting is going even further than sanitizing. For a product to be labeled as a disinfectant, it has to be able to eliminate 99.99% of germs. So you'd use these in areas that are even higher risk for infection than the sanitizing places. For example, bathrooms, because there's a lot of bodily fluids exposed. Sometimes it's how you use the product that affects the classification level. For example, this multi-purpose disinfecting wipe can be a cleaner or a disinfectant. Per these instructions, if you use this disinfecting wipe, but just wipe it down and let it air dry, you're just cleaning. To actually disinfect, you have to let the surface be visibly wet for 4 minutes. It's a small change, but it really has a big effect on the health of your home. Social media does such a good job of showing the aesthetic parts of homemaking, so the cooking, the cleaning, the tidying up, but I'm not seeing enough educational content, and there's so many young people on here taking notes, doing their best, and I just want to make sure that we're actually learning the educational parts that affect the cleanliness and the health of the inside of your home. And to that point, I'm going to link an article in my caption to Virginia State University. They did an article back in May 2021 on the difference between cleaning, disinfecting, sanitizing, sterilizing, but I'd love for you to read it. I'm sorry if that was aggressive, I just care a lot. Again, if I was a home ec teacher, this is what I would teach you, and that would be my assignment to you, is to read that article. Okay, that's all. Love you, bye. Mwah!